We are straight into the action. This time we only have one game to show, but what a game. From one game we're gonna get not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, but 8 goals. So it was a crazy cup game versus Crew. Like real madness. How often do you get 8 goals in one game? But yeah, I'm Aether, the channel is Aether Gaming, and this is Let's Play Sunderland in Football Manager 2019. And we only played, as you can tell, one game since last episode, but it was a crazy one. And that means nothing has changed in the league table since last episode. But even though nothing has changed, we have a huge special game coming up here today. And the reason why this game is so special is that we are playing Watford. And then you might think, wait, Watford? They are in 16th place. They can't be that special. Well, Watford is, from the season preview, predicted to win the league. And they're newly demoted from the Premiership, and their team is just insane. And I'm betting that this is just a slight bad start. This will change. They will be much higher up when the season. I mean, they are only like 5-6 points from 5 points from a playoff position. But their team, look here, sort by value. I think like our highest valued player is valued around 6-7 million. We have Harry Wilson on loan. He's worth like 20 mil, but he's not our player. But they have a team where like their 2 first guys is probably worth more than our whole team. Even like one of them might be worth more than our complete team. So this is a special game. I'm not sure why they started things off the way they did, because with their team they should be probably fighting to win the league. But I don't care. This is the team we're up against. And I mean, they have so many players that should be Premiership players. They really do. But it's up to us to show that we are actually ones that should become a Premiership team one day soon, hopefully. I just don't get it, like what have they done to not be at least on a playoff position. But as you know, it's still early in the season. They played like 9 games. When they played like 30 plus, it's probably going to look completely different. And we played for almost 30 minutes when we get the first highlight. Wilson, oh, it's a foul. It's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. This is a brilliant chance for us to take the lead. Oh, now I'm so nervous. This is a sensational situation. Ledbetter steps up and he scores. I was about to say for a second when I saw the goalkeeper going in the right direction, I was prepared for tears, but he scored. And my gosh, it's like a stone getting lifted from my chest. But when I saw the goalkeeper going in the right direction, it really scared me. Look at statistics though, we created everything. So things looks good, even though... And of course I say that, we see a highlight for Watford and they have equalized ASAP. This game loves to punish me. Whenever I get a little bit happy or a little bit cocky, like the creators of this game, they're watching and they just like press a button, which makes me cry. And they sit there laughing. Because they hadn't had a single shot on target, and now they get one highlight, and yeah. And we are getting something else before halftime. Here's Honeyman. Honeyman's just back from an injury. Lack a bit of fitness, but I'm glad to have him back. Allen with a long cross for Wilson. Wilson into the box, and to nobody. I mean, I like the thought we're trying to go with a pass, but there was just nobody there to find. Here's Wilshot. Wilshot misses his passes. It's now in Watford possession. Focus, lads. We don't want to have anything bad happen to us just before halftime. Come on, guys. Why nobody tried to stop him? What's up with the marking? That was really bad defense. Really bad. But that's the halftime whistle. And I mean, I can't say that I'm too disappointed. This is such a difficult away game. But still, we need to tell the lads that we're not pleased. We know that there's a lot of room for improvements. Especially when we look at these ratings and see like a 6-3, we know that we can definitely step it up in the second half. Even though a draw away versus Watford is not a terrible result, we always want more and we demand more. Here's Hanneman with a free kick into the box, ball win, clear with the defense, but it bounces. I think it's an own goal. Was it Joe Allen? Was it? I think it was Joe Allen, and that should be his first goal for the club since he's joined us. So let's take a look at the replay here. Hanneman with a free kick, then Baldwin goes up. It bounces off one defender, two defenders. Yes, it is Joe Allen that wins that challenge, and we are back in the driver's seat, and that makes me happy. And something happens here ASAP again. Hanneman with a throw in. Wilson to Wilson, clear by the defense. Now nice and easy ball win. We don't know, very optimistic cross, but he finds Wilson into the box for Will shot. And this is a crazy few minutes we get here. Yannick Wilshot, one of our new signings, scores his third goal of the season. And he's really been paying off that zero amount of euros we paid for him with his third goal of the season. So it's Wilson for Wilshot, two of our new players for this season linking up, and makes me happy. I think it's time to start looking for some substitutes, see what we can come up with. Still have, let's see who's having a bad day at work. I think, oh, Harry Wilson, something is happening with his fitness levels. Probably picked up some sort of a knock or something. So I think it's brilliant to bring him on, because we have both Watmore and Gooch now. Of course, we're going to have Watmore on the bench. These guys don't get as much playing time as they did last season. I think we're going to go with Hanneman, just back from an injury. I think it's time to give him some rest. We're going to bring in Maguire in his position, like that. We have a corner into the box. Baldwin picks it up. No mistakes now, because now just throw it away. Just kick it away if you're under trouble. Don't need to risk anything. That's a very optimistic cross, and it's going to be in Watford possession. Dahlberg kicks it out. Allen wins it, but it will come back quickly. Focus, lads. We can turn it around still. We can make it our highlight. I believe in you guys. Don't just mess up like this. Oh, we are saved by the post. That was some really, really crappy defense. And I said it before, but the defense is definitely our weakest position. The only position that we didn't manage to strengthen for this season. Let's see, who will it be for the last sub? I think you're going to go with Joe Allen. He's been brilliant, but he has picked up a few injuries since he joined us. So I just want to... They all been like short 3-4 day injuries, but I just don't want to pressure him too much, because he's such a good player. He's clearly a Premiership level player. So we just want to take good care of him, keep him fit. And this should be the end of the game highlight. I'm betting Watmore on the right flank, and that's the full-time whistle. And this is an extremely, extremely good result. Beating Watford's team, a team where like one of their players cost the same amount as our team. This is a fantastic result. I'm really, really pleased. And look at this. Watford is down to 18th place. They are just 2 points away from a relegation spot. 2 points. That is crazy. What is happening to Watford? But I still believe in them. I mean, that team is far too good for their position. And as I said earlier, like I bet when they play like 30 games, they definitely going to be fighting for a playoff position. They're probably just starting things up a little bit slow, and then they're going to speed it up. But look at this. We are competing in the top. We're currently 1 point behind Derby, and we actually have better goal difference than them. But it's so close on the top, because we have Stoke just 1 point behind us, and then both Reading and Cardiff another point behind, and then Huddersfield and Bristol City 2 points behind. So like 3 points behind, and like one round we could be outside of the playoff position. So things could change really, really quickly when it's this close. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I feel like beating Watford away deserves a thumbs up, so make sure to press that button, and I'll see you in the next episode.